What is up, everyone? We are here late night training down in Tennessee with the one and only.
Yes, sir.
The infamous Larry Wheels. This is a fucking dangerous. This is a little scary for me. But we agreed to do arms.
We did.
No chest, no legs, or we're gonna tear our arms up. We came down to, we're in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Larry just launched his supplement company, PR.
Yes, sir.
You've had PR for a while, but now you just launched the supplements. So we're down at Nutrition Factory. They're a phenomenal store down here. He's promoting it. He's promoting his brand, Axe and Sledge. Then we have, I think Branch is gonna be there tomorrow. Yeah, he'd have been fun to train with back in the day.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, but
on that train.
we're gonna go and we're gonna hit arms today. He trains all bis, all tries, and I usually do bicep, tricep. So we're gonna see how it goes. Not tearing anything, dude.
No promises.
I'm not tearing anything.
I mean, we recently expelled the curse of Larry Wheels. You know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we did expel it. Yeah.
How was that? Please explain. I got wraps. I got wraps. I got painkillers. You name it, they're all in that bag. I'm making sure I'm straight.
Well, we may want to take some before and after.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
No, how did you expelled the curse?
Oh, I just had a priest come in and
Oh, okay,
do
cool.
the incense and the thing, like the holy water and all that. Yeah, so we're good to go now.
Good shit, dude.
We're good to go.
This will be a good time, dude. I'm pumped.
Oh, absolutely. This is the latest I've ever trained. 8 o'clock. Wow.
I know. That's what we were saying. I was like, you're coming from the West Coast, though. So from us on the East Coast, that's fucking. It's 9 o'clock back home.
Yeah.
It'll be good though. Fuck it. Who cares?
Oh yeah.
No, this is.
I'm ready.
No, I'm really excited. I appreciate this. I mean, you have you are a legend in this. Everybody knows who you are. Young, old. You have created yourself. I didn't know you were so young either. I thought you were older. And you're way bigger in person than I thought.
It's an extra big coat, man. I'm telling you.
No, it's not. It's fucking bullshit. Look how big he looks.
Let me get a pump first.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna come back in it.
But I hear you and Adam go back like 20 years.
Yeah. I knew Adam whenever I was young, baby face, no hair, eating way too many Anadrols, doing all kind of crazy shit. He's like, I can help you. I know this, and I'm like, I don't know.
What's Anadrol?
You know, so back in the well, that was so. I mean, I've done one of the for you. I mean, everybody follows you. You've been an open book,
right? This
whole time.
Oh yeah.
I've been an open book too. Like me, I don't joke around. I tell the truth about me eating 3 Anadrols a day and learning that 3 Anadrols a day is a really bad idea. You know what I mean? I've had a crazy past. You know. And as have you. So it's kind of, it is awesome to be able to meet you in person, talk to you, and just shoot the shit like we were about how you got to here and just how open you are about everything. The good, the bad, the ugly, all the people that whenever you're down at the bottom and you get fucked up or something bad happened, people kicking you, it's like, you just kept on going. And now you're launching your supplements, you're opening up your own gym out in California, dude.
Absolutely.
It's really cool.
Yes, sir.
It's cool. It's awesome. Maybe after I start eating Anadrol again, I'll come out and train at the gym.
Oh yeah, but after 40, it's all downhill. I'm gonna be extra careful there, man. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna cheese me on here. Huh? I like it. I'm not 40 yet. I ain't fucking dead yet. I'm still in it. So no, it's cool. I always tell people I don't have any regrets in life.
Sure.
And then I'm like, now that I got a little older, I'm like, yep, I got one. Oh. Holy smokes! Another one.
Yeah. All right, now we got a party here.
What's up, Brandon? How you doing, brother? Good to see you.
What's going on, man?
How are you?
Never better. Thanks for having me.
Nice.
What's going on, boss?
We do some jumping jacks.
Okay.
Get that old guy shit moving. Just warm up the shoulders and then I don't know. I like starting with the cable movement just to start getting. Yep. You look at you. You know it. You know it.
Martinez put me onto this.
Who did that?
Martinez. More strongest man. This is part of the warm-up every workout. He does this.
You're a smart man.
Yeah, he is.
Smart man.
I think just my arm weight's enough for this exercise.
Yeah.
I mean to grab the 2s. What are those, 2s, 5s?
Fuck off. But you are doing the toe touches, dude. You're in it. You know it.
I was traveling all day. I just flew from LAX, 5-hour flight, so feel a little stiff, but my arms feel great.
I know. I did legs last night, or I did legs yesterday, and I've been getting back into it. I haven't trained bodybuilding style training for, it's probably been like 10 weeks.
So Seth and I share some common ground. Like we do a little bit of everything. You're doing CrossFit, I hear.
Yeah.
What else you got going on?
No, I don't know. I look at it as like I'm seasonal. Like whenever all this, What, you say the same shit? Yeah. Like all of a sudden, after I do something, I'm like, cool, I had fun, I enjoyed it. Now, like, can I do something else? Because what I notice with myself is, like, I kind of find trouble. If I don't keep myself occupied on a goal, like physically, I kind of like start just finding a little bit of trouble. So I'm like, okay, I did, for the month of January, I did, every single day I did a hero workout. Like a hero workout's like a CrossFit workout that's dedicated to a fallen soldier or a first responder, and they make a workout, and then they're ruthless. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna do one every single day for the entire month of January. Like a goal. It beat the hell out of my body. And after I was done, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go back to bodybuilding for a little bit. And then one of the guys that works at the office, he's training for the Pittsburgh. And that's 12 or 13 weeks, I think it's 12 weeks away. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna train with you. I'm in. So we're doing we're just training we're doing bro split together. So that's a good time. And you're in arm wrestling, you're in everything.
Oh, dude, I'm in too much, you know? But this year I'm really focusing on, well, for one, gym opening, but beyond that, bodybuilding. Yeah. So I do want to get back in the classic again, but we're not too sure how I'm going to make weight again on some more sauce, because it was a very light stack on the last show.
I don't know how whenever he said in the 230s, I was like, dude, you're what? You said you're
280 at the moment, you know, 3 meals a day. I did have Waffle House today, so it might be like 285.
Yeah, get that oil and some salt in there.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
Straight, just fat, oil, and sugar.
Yeah.
Healthy, balanced diet.
Cool. All right, I did enough arm swings. I'm ready.
Okay, what are we starting with, man? I want to learn today. I want to be a student today, if you don't mind.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I want to be a student.
Oh man, game on.
Show me how it's done.
Game on. So my whole concept, I'm one of the reasons that Connie Rambod and I got along so well was we both had the concept of just pushing blood. Like I like to push blood into the muscle group, really stretch everything out, and just find out like how far you can go and add intensifiers to the workout. Like bodybuilding, the way I look at bodybuilding training, and probably same with powerlifting, should be fun.
Sure.
Should be entertained the entire time and fucking get into it. Add some juice to it.
Do you miss it? Better question, how much do you miss it?
I miss it a lot. I miss it a lot. Just because I'm not, it was part of my life for so long. I'm the whole, just into your training every day and the feeling. There's no feeling like it. There's not one feeling like it, in my opinion. And, you know, I know you've done some crazy stuff in your life. I have a very colorful past as well. And nothing comes close to being in the thick of training, 8 weeks out from a show, strong as ever, lean and shredded and just feeling it. I miss it.
Would you say your quality of life overall has improved? I know there's a compromise to make now that you're healthier. You're not as big or strong or shredded as when you were on that whole, you know.
Yeah. I have a very awesome life. My significant other, she makes it great. I got 3 kids, but at the same time, I still want to live my life.
You're almost 40, your life's almost over.
I mean, you're not wrong. I say it, I'm like, dude, if I make another 25 years, I'm in. I'm pumped. I make it 20, I'm in. But it's that thing that a lot of people have a hard time understanding. Is like, they're like, oh, you take steroids, you're killing yourself. And it's like, I get it. But at the same time, I do not want to not live my life the way that I would like to experience it. That's what we do. That's why people follow us. That's why people are into it. We're not, I can't, if I don't do something, like we said, the seasonal shit of training, if I don't do something, I'm gonna find trouble. And it's better for me not to find trouble.
Sure. I personally, in the same way, I always would have a goal to aspire to achieve at all times. I don't like off season. I like it to always be on. That's the healthiest headspace.
I just want to do a couple here, warm up. Just all we're doing is pushing blood in there. These don't count. We're just putting blood into the arm.
Okay.
He's over here busting my blood. He's 280. Shoot for like 12, 15.
So how am I supposed to hurt you with all this warming up?
That's the goal. It's the goal, not
Never
to.
gonna happen now. Now it just can't happen.
Oh, you know what? Let's arm wrestle.
Oh,
No. Then we're definitely tearing. I'll break a. Probably snap my humerus.
They're bringing an arm wrestling table.
just guys, when you arm wrestle, remember, don't look at your hand. Look away.
That's terrible.
That's very bad advice. Don't ever do that. I realize, you know, because whenever you're a bodybuilder, everybody wants to arm wrestle you, improve they're stronger than you. And I learned really quick that I do not have long arms. Leverage does not play in my game.
Well, it only go up to 180 here, so I'm not sure.
That's where I'm waiting to see it. I've seen some crazy videos.
It's been about a year and a half for me.
Yeah?
Last time I was on full blast, I was doing the 933 deadlift. That was the summer of 22. And I sure do miss it.
I never hit nothing like that. I did some crazy stuff back when I was young, but nothing like that.
I think, you know, the most addicting part is just doing whatever is necessary to push those limits, and whatever necessary involves PEDs.
Yeah.
And without that, it's like, you know, like you could be doing more.
Yeah.
And you're just withholding. You're just holding. You're like, I'm holding myself back, right? And I actually met Ronnie Coleman recently, and he said, this really inspired me, right? He said he was hitting PRs up until he was 6 weeks out from a bodybuilding show routinely, and up until he's 39 years old. After that's all downhill. I'm done. That's the last one. But legit, he did say 39. And I'm thinking to myself, I have potentially another decade if I play my cards right, where I can really see what I'm capable of. I don't have to throw in the hat now, right?
Don't.
I don't have to retire now.
Don't.
I still think that there's still much to learn about using it in the healthiest way possible.
So that's what
not
I
being
did.
reckless.
That's what I didn't do. I didn't do it in the healthiest way. I was reckless. I was because things weren't the same 20 years ago. You know what I mean? 20 years ago, like you didn't have the same people giving advice on the internet. There wasn't YouTube out 20 years ago. It was just like, hey, you should try this. Hey, I heard this guy does this. And it was kind of like, he knows. It was fucking mayhem. And I was just like, and I had the genetics, and I responded well to everything. If I took something, I responded. And I was like, if I take more, I'll respond more. And then you do that, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, now you're just getting all these crazy negatives and some of the positives. And that was my learning experience. And then you get caught up in it, like you go, oh, I always got to be big. I can't take time off. I always got to be big. And it's like, dude, I'm not going to be that way. So if you do it right, you'll have more longevity.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And a lot less sides. A lot less sides, that's for sure.
Oh, here it comes. It's coming right now.
Man, it is hot. It is hot in here.
See it.
I mean, you might as well, huh? Already sweating like crazy. Not that big yet. Oh, man.
Shout out to Action Sledge Supplements. Okay.
You got to. You got to.
You see, 13 weeks out?
What's that?
12, 13 weeks out, did you say?
I'm just doing it with him. He's 12 weeks out. And I'm just doing it with him. Just training with him, keep him inspired, keep him pumped up, train with him 2 to 3 days a week.
Are you just teasing us, man? Right. Like you might do a show.
Let's see.
I don't know. We might. It's been a minute.
Whoa. Jeez, that's a strong shot.
Yeah. Those bicep pains are mean. Yeah.
Listen, it does not matter. What I've learned is it does not matter how fat this gets here and here. My calves and my arms will always be lean.
Yeah, my calves are always super lean. I can relate to you there. Super lean calves. Calves are shredded.
All right. It's because there were just bones there.
Nothing, no tissue is there. Nice. Beautiful. Thick ass veins, man. Jesus. How much juice is in your diet right now?
Not enough. Well, that's the.
You're in a sugar-free diet?
I wouldn't say it's sugar-free.
Maybe some sweetener in there?
Artificial sweeteners? Yes, yeah. A lot of sucralose.
All right.
Get a couple on that side.
A couple more.
Couple back on this side. Couple back on the other.
Alright.
I always think arm day is a fun day. It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah, this is like dessert of the week. This is bodybuilder dessert.
I'm gonna steal that. I'm taking that, dude, for sure. Because it's
dessert.
and whenever I trained arms, that was the whole thing of me doing an arm, like a bicep and then a tricep. So like the whole time I'm moving, I'm sweating, just a massive nasty pump, and you're just like, fuck yeah, this is so much fun. Like the dessert of the week.
Oh yeah, because you can get all the fun of getting super pumped without getting that fatigue in your lungs, like without stress your cardiovascular, like doing legs or back or the other big muscle groups. Because no matter how hard you hit arms, you're not going to be huffing and puffing on the floor trying to catch your breath.
There's one time, I think it was in 2000 and 2010, we were filming FST7, the second FST7 for, it was when DVDs were a thing. Honey Rambod made me puke doing arms.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
Yeah, dude, it was, he's over here pumping me up. Look at it. Look at it.
I just have a really good tan, a natural tan going on.
How do you like bodybuilding?
Enjoying it?
I enjoy classic a lot.
Yeah.
I think it brought back the art form that bodybuilding used to have back when, you know, we're talking the golden age, like when Arnold was popular. And I think what made bodybuilding so popular, what made those guys so aspirational, was really small waist and the really broad shoulders. When I tried doing a show my first time back in 2018, I just, even to this day, there's no way I'd be big enough to even be competitive at any capacity at 6'2", right next to guys that are 5'9", heavier than me, thicker than me, exactly. Like imagine me staying next to him on stage, it's not gonna happen, right? So I was way, way undersized. And also, I knew what it would take for me to push to get to that level of size. If I even could do it, it was just pushing the boundaries for me. I was feeling embarrassed, even more reckless than as reckless as I was. Like to be on stage for me at 265, like I really killed myself. And like getting heavier than that, like I'd be knocking on death row.
High 270s, mid 280s, like to be full, to have everything you would need. That's a very large man. That's under a lot of stress too.
Yeah, and I just had so much anxiety about my health, even at that size, and I was very undersized for open category. I was super undersized. I had so much anxiety about my health. Like, I can't do this. But classic, right? I'm dropping down. So I'm definitely more competitive.
Now you're just like, I have such a crazy base that I don't know what to do. I can't eat more than 3 meals a day.
Legit, yeah.
Yeah.
I probably wasn't any more conditioned like a week out from my show than he is right now.
Just the arms, dude. It's not anywhere else.
Legit, like my arms are not more conditioned than that, like a week out.
To get down to 230, how much cardio were you doing?
So I was doing 45 minutes a day, walking on an incline treadmill. And we didn't do more.
No stepper,
No steppers,
beating the legs up.
because we don't want to eat away at the muscle tissue in my legs, right? And cardio tends to do that, especially when you're on a massive calorie deficit, as I was.
So then how much were you eating? What was your, because you got to make 230 somehow.
Right, so when I started prep, I started at 265, 270-ish. And in 6 weeks, I got down to 230. And
In 6 weeks?
In 6 weeks. And I was on 800 calories a day. And about half of that prep, I was just on literally
No, you weren't.
air fried chicken.
Dude,
That's
how the
it.
fuck are you eating 800 calories a day?
Air fried chicken, just literally air fried chicken, nothing, no seasoning, you know. I gotta know what your diet looked like.
No way, dude, I'm not eating 800 calories a day.
It was just basically how long could I starve?
Bro, that's all it was.
You know, just starvation. You know, just like a long fast.
A really long fast. Holy shit.
But you know, when you do something like that, it lets you realize how much discipline.
800, you were eating 40 grams of protein. No. What was you were eating 40 grams of protein 4 times a day?
Yeah, that's pretty much. Literally, yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it would explain your paper thin skin.
But then, what did your diet look like when you were?
Yeah, probably 1250.
50?
Yeah, stuff like that, like really low when I was doing, it was just fish and asparagus, like low days around there, but man.
Just starving, man. Starving.
Yeah, that's all it is. And that's really what separates. I mean, it showed in your look because you were paper skin thin. That one shot where I don't know if it was after a sauna.
Yes.
Or something like that. I was like, that's an ugly shot, dude. Nobody's having fun.
No,
that's
no.
that's an iconic picture that you hold on to and be like, I will never forget this.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. It's like, what can you not do when you put your mind to it? It just shows how much mental fortune one has.
That's the one thing that like why all bodybuilders can get along. Because whenever you see somebody that's pretty like 4 weeks out, you're just like, dude, you're in it, and it's awesome to see. Yeah, a little different.
Oh yeah. Let's see more here. Nice.
A little longer.
A little longer?
No, you're a little longer than me. I like to start out doing like getting 5 or 6 doubles, and then I'll switch and just squeeze the shit out of it at the top with some singles.
This really shows off my upper chest.
Hammer curls, preacher curls, straight bar curls, and a concentration curl.
Oh yeah.
Like
Couldn't agree more.
Preacher curls are, I think they are, need them in a bicep workout.
Oh, without a doubt. Absolutely.
Have to.
We need this machine.
I like this machine.
Really nice machine.
I never used it before.
Could this fit in a carry-on? What would cheating in bodybuilding look like? What can you even get away with?
I don't know. You know, that's everybody says this is, steroids are cheating.
But if everyone's on steroids, then nobody's cheating, right?
Now, I've said this years ago in one of my first, like, really big YouTube hitters. I was like, dude, bodybuilding is the one sport where there are no fucking rules.
Right.
Like, there's no fucking rules.
Legit, like what would be a cheat in bodybuilding? What would give you the advantage, like illegally over another competitor?
That's why it attracted me. Probably why you love it too, and why so many other people like it, because it's like, give me all of you. Let me see everything you got, dude. Let me see the wildest shit you're willing to put your body through. 6 weeks, what you did. You see some of the guys that have had just insane looking physiques. They did it for the show. They did it to display their absolute best. So it's kind of like bodybuilding. It's like, you're right. What's cheating? Nothing. Give me everything you got. You think it? Fuck it. And that's why I personally get worked up. I don't post much about it whenever like something bad happens in our industry, and like they go after the IFBB or the NPC and they say they should be monitoring these guys. I'm like, no, they shouldn't, dude. This is our club where we're just allowed to be the craziest motherfuckers we can be and put it on display, and it's our job to use the platform that they created to do what we love and, have our companies and make money and create something that will go down. Because I mean, dude, you've done some pretty wild shit where I don't think people are ever gonna go. Larry Wheels is forever in weightlifting. So you know what I mean? So if that was never created, there wouldn't be people inspired by you. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna do the craziest shit I can do. And some bad things have happened along the way, but you're not allowed to cry about it.
Absolutely.
Just keep working.
It's part of the fun.
Yeah.
That's part of the fun, man. Should I do single here or double?
Do some singles.
Okay.
Do some singles, just pushing blood. The whole concept with bodybuilding, like we were just saying, the cheating thing, I'm all for quarter reps, half reps, 3/4 reps, because I want to continue to push as much blood to stretch the muscle fascia as much as possible. Do some, just keep going, and then only do some to right here. Just pump it, there you go.
Half reps?
Yep,
My
half
specialty.
reps.
Now we're talking.
Is that a thing?
Fuck yeah, it is.
Listen, I believe in him from a bodybuilding perspective.
Whew, okay,
Yeah.
Some half reps here. Just go 50%.
Yep.
100% of the time.
It works every time.
Paper thin skin in his off season.
Those arm veins.
Could step on stage tomorrow.
All right, I'm done. We're done.
I mean, realistically, probably what? About a month of prep, and then you could actually go on stage. At least from how your arms and calves look.
Yeah, I just want to get fuller again. Like that's a tough thing in my head, is getting back into it and like just being muscularly full, knowing what it feels like again. Man, I like this machine.
Oh, it's really nice.
This is a nice machine.
We should add it.
I think I'm going to. No, I like it because whenever I do a lot of, like with this exercise or with this machine, like whenever I'm doing anything, all my exercise I equate back to like a pose. So whenever I'm anything, like whether I'm doing some type of cable pulling and on these, I'm able to get it and like hit like, kind of angle myself, think like a rear double bicep shot and pull down on my bicep. So like when I'm hitting it, I'm like, oh, it's like a rear double bicep shot. I like this machine a lot.
Practice how you play. I like that.
Yeah, I've done it with, again, it's, you know, with bro science stuff. Every single scientific, anything that was scientific, like actual scientists, they needed a bro to study to get there. Somebody had to come up with something. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna have fun in the gym. And like everything, whether I do my cable crossovers, how I do a lot of exercises, I just equate it right back to posing. Rear delts and shoulders especially.
What has changed in your physique over the last decade? From like when you're 29 to 39? What can I look forward to?
Just the intermuscular fat. Like I used to be the fat, chubby-faced white guy that just had the wide waist, the chubby this, and it was just kind of my look. And then as I got older and I just continued my cardio, got on a more sound diet of just not binge eating and things like that. Like I used to binge eat. Now I'm just like, I just eat shit that agrees with me. And being leaner, and then, dude, doesn't matter what I do, I'm 210.
I just dropped 5% body fat.
Yeah. I know, I felt good about myself.
Dude, I just dropped 5%. We just dropped 5% body fat.
Let me see something.
One step to the left over here, at least in the mirror, how it looks. I look like kind of washed out, watery.
Yeah. And then
here, whoa, from 10 to 5.
Right. Trap screw 2 inches high too.
Oh yeah.
Look how much bigger you are than Seth. I can't even see Seth anymore. Wait, there he is. Right.
No, dude, you got. I'm excited. I'm excited to see the process for you. This will be good. What I've noticed is I like a lot of defining things for biceps, like cable curls and preacher curls, spider curls, and then on triceps I'm like V-bar press downs, over the head, JM presses, like anything that builds mass. So
Same.
I don't know, that's fun. But what do you want to start with?
I think a cable overhead press like with this right here would be great.
Let's go.
It's my go-to.
It was damn near body weight.
Was it?
I was extremely weak, super depleted.
How was your mental state?
I was okay. Honestly, I was all right. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but it did get bad when I had to drop sodium.
Yeah.
That's when everything came crashing down.
Ooh. Come on.
I was cheating on my diet left and right during that time.
Where are you?
Oh, dude, I showed up on stage with like edema on my ankles, basically.
No shit.
But I showed up on stage looking like I was post-show. Like post-show binge. I was cheating like every other day. It was terrible.
But he was benching 600 pounds.
I mean, sure, but I was trying to be a bodybuilder.
It was good. Yeah, dude. It was good for content.
It was, you know, because I was lean, you know, but let's be real, that was because of the trend. Right? I was able to get away with it and I used it as a crutch. I was like, well, it's like I can eat anything, I still be pretty fucking lean.
Yeah.
And still be really strong, but a lot of that was due to the trend. Right? So it allowed me to be like single-digit body fat, but not stage-ready conditioning.
No.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, there's being on stage at those last, I mean, it's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
But the tough thing for you is like, everybody does that. You just did it on the level you were at, so everybody's like, oh, he fucking sucks. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's like, I'm learning.
Well, yeah, you know. And I underestimated how challenging it would be to stick to a diet. Because in powerlifting, you don't need to.
Yeah.
At least in my experience, achieving what I achieved, I just had to eat in a calorie surplus.
Yeah.
But eat foods that agree with me, and that was fine.
Yeah. Yeah, no, bodybuilding's a different level, like we were saying earlier. It's this thing where, like, whenever you see another competitor where they were, like seeing that shot of you, it's like, oh man, Larry's in a spot. It's that thing where it's just I don't know, you have a respect for the people because staying on a diet is incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Oh yeah.
I'm good at training. I'm not good at eating.
Yeah. But to be fair, I have an easier time starving than force feeding.
No shit.
I felt so much better might be an exaggeration, but when I was trying to force feed with Thor in Iceland,
I watched that.
Right? That was the most miserable time outside the gym. Gym was fantastic. Training with him was amazing. But eating and just force feeding, and I've tried that on other occasions too, it's just you feel sick, you can't sleep, you need a CPAP, you're snoring, you know, you're snoring while you're awake. It's miserable. You know, it's just, you're on the toilet all day, like your overall quality of life to me is just like, it's more challenging. But when I was starving for the show, I felt good for the most part, like and I was depleted, right? I was stage ready, I was conditioned, and I mean, I was still sleeping good. My training was compromised, but I wasn't trying to be strong at the time, so it didn't bother me.
Do you think, this is fascinating, do you think that people have a misunderstanding and thinking dieting is harder than force feeding? Because nobody knows, everybody's like, oh, it's so hard to eat all that food. It's like, dude, when you start shoving meals down in an off season, it's tough. It gets old really quick.
And then it's just, the worst part about force feeding is it just never stops. It's like by the time you finish eating your last bite of the last meal, it's already time for the next meal. It's just like, I feel like I'm sitting down all day, every day, you know, with like an hour, 2 hours between each meal, which is nothing. Constantly full, constantly feeling sick, you wake up full, you go to sleep full, you're just never hungry, and it's miserable, you know? I feel that's more challenging to me. I think some will disagree, but I went through the depletion and the stage-ready conditioning, and I found that to be slightly easier.
I think once you get to like that 6 to 7 week outlook, like you start getting some veins in the abs, and you're kind of like, man, this is way cool, this is sick, and like then the reward is much greater.
Sure.
I think the reward is greater whenever you're shredded because it's not easy to get shredded.
Right.
Yeah.
Here.
Nice and controlled.
Yeah. Trying to get it to burn.
So whenever do you, for bodybuilding, do you have a bodybuilding coach?
I do, Ryan Besson. Also my gym partner.
Yeah, he does. He's doing all that.
Coached me to my last show.
What is his training philosophy like? Is he, because young Aiden here is telling me all about people, how would you say, the top sets? The top sets and back off sets?
Like the Mike Mentzer stuff?
So do you do top sets, work up into things, do a top set and then a back off set?
Exactly. Top set, drop set. Top set, drop set. I mean, the most change was really made in slowing down the reps on the eccentric.
That's
right.
what I just noticed. I was like, okay, you're in that. Right. Go on, sorry.
And the other, nutrition. Yeah. Right now, there is no nutrition protocol. He gave me a diet, I'm like, screw that. Well, reason being, there's no show upcoming that we selected, so if I don't have a public goal that I made, you know, the level of commitment just isn't there. So, living life right now, work on getting the gym open, and then once the gym's open, I want to do my next show prep in the new gym.
What are you shooting for?
Well, we're shooting for April 1st, and then within 3 to 4 months, I want to be able to do the show. Ooh. And go all out. There's going to be a lot of juice in my diet at that time.
Apple, pineapple.
Oh yeah.
Banana.
It's going to be a real fruit punch. A real cocktail.
Larry's punch.
Larry's punch.
That's the new flavor coming out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's actually one of the flavors of this pre-workout. So.
Get the fuck out
It
of
is Larry's punch. Yeah.
So good.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah. Well, for me, it's the only way I can really get the back of that tricep to get pumped. I mean, look, for years I've tried the Larry way, just wasting heavy shit up as quickly as possible on 180, 200 pound dumbbell, and getting it out there is such a hassle.
Yep, first injury, all that heavy shit.
But this, I get a good pump on my tricep. I mean, look, when I do anything that's not a compound lift, I don't really care how much weight I'm lifting, to be honest.
Doesn't matter.
Right? It doesn't matter to me. We're just trying to get mass, thickness, and the body part I'm targeting.
You already have all of it. Now it's just kind of rounding things off, adding the details too, because you got great physique. Yeah. I'm excited for you.
Oh, for sure.
I'm genuinely like, I never really, I mean, I see you all over the internet, but I don't follow you intently. So it's like now I'm in. I want to see it.
Absolutely.
I want to see it. You really want to pro class.
Oh, for sure, yeah. It's coming. It's definitely coming. It's absolutely coming, you know? But I don't want to rush it. For me, it's not about the pro part. It's about the transformation.
Yeah.
I want to get back on stage and be able to show not just to myself, but to the world, hey, like, they grew. Everyone knows that that's where the work needs to be done. And if I get back on stage and I look the same, why am I getting back on stage? I feel like every time I get on stage, there should be a noticeable improvement. That's what it's about to me.
Outstanding point. Did everybody hear that? Did everybody hear that? Progress. And it's not easy. It's super difficult. Whenever you have a lagging body part or a stubborn body part, it's very difficult. It's super frustrating too. Yeah.
And then my years of powerlifting left me with a couple of permanent injuries: torn bicep. I have a torn quad. It's like it's always gonna be smaller no matter what.
Nobody in bodybuilding, like my legs are not the same size. My arms are not the same size. If you watch Cutler, if you watch Jay Cutler, look at Jay Cutler's right quad in comparison to his left quad. That man he positions all of his feet in a way for him to hide his inconsistencies incredibly well. I learned a lot of that stuff from Jay and from Dorian, because Dorian talked about it a lot too, like hiding the body parts. Like the judges only see as much as you show them. So if you have a little bit of a shaved off quad on the outside, if it's shaved off,
Oh, don't tease us like that.
so no, because if one quad doesn't hit the same way as the other, then it's kind of like, well, why don't I just position it this way? If the inside looks really good, you know? So it's like, I don't know, watching him, because Jay did it well. Like everybody knows the Cutler stomp. Everybody knows it. It's his left quad. His right quad didn't have the same mass as he got older. And I'm like, but you never really paid attention just because Jay was such a good showman of like presenting his physique that you're like, man, is he fucking awesome. I'm a big Jay Cutler fan.
Oh yeah, you guys have fucking sharp legs, man. You guys have really sharp legs.
I don't know, I just trained them, I don't know what they look like.
Oh, damn, really sharp.
They look great.
Jeez. I'm not sure what more impressive your legs or your arms. Nuts. Whoa, look at that. That's a strong shot, goddamn. I'm getting in there. Striatic glutes right now? What is that? That's striatic glutes, is it not? Or am I blind?
No,
Guys got striatic glutes. Just what, in your off season? Okay, when's the show? When's the show, really?
No, it's that old guy thing, dude. It's that old guy thing.
Adam's old too. So I don't like this, but I'm 40. Something's out there.
Bro, I'm coming
knocking on your door. What's going on, man?
I'm coming out to Powerlifting in 2 years after this, so we'll be in touch with everything. No, it's just, I don't know, like, I like feeling good. Like, you getting into the gym, like, you can't feel lethargic throughout the day, so it's all through food. I love this shit.
Yeah.
I'm like a child. It doesn't matter how old I get. I still like boobs. I still like weights. I still like all the simple things in life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Right there with you.
come forward.
There he's like, now he's looking small. You gotta step forward.
That's a great shot. Damn.
But no, dude, appreciate everything, dude. I had a blast talking to you. This is fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's, like I said, I don't follow everything that you do, but I mean, everybody sees it online, and I'm grateful for the workout, and dude, I'm in. I want to see the whole process. I want to come out and see your gym, and we need to film a podcast.
We absolutely do.
If anything, like just training together and shooting the shit, we have similar paths, or at least colorful paths that we're both not afraid to talk about, and I think it helps a lot of people.
100%.
So I'm in for the whole entire progress of what you got going on this year. Congratulations with the supplements. And,
thank you so much.
It's
As to you, Axe and Sledge.
yeah, we've been doing okay. It is a wild time. Get ready for a crazy wild ride.
Ooh, I love a good roller coaster.
Yeah, you're in. But no, dude, I'm ready for the journey for you. Good job. I'm excited.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for everything, brother.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, we'll see you.
All right, onwards and upwards.
Fucking A. All right, we just finished training with Larry. Larry's a pretty cool dude. I had a lot of fun. I think I had more fun just talking with him. I'm glad I didn't hurt myself. I'm like,
No 200s.
no, I'm like, we're gonna go light. Don't fucking hurt me. But listen, I don't follow Larry on Instagram.
Right.
Everybody sees this shit. It's impossible not to see fucking Larry
Viral.
Wheels. But he's a really cool dude. Like solid dude, right? I was genuinely like, man, I can't wait to watch his journey. I can't wait to see him do it all. Like, had a great training session with him, shooting the shit. I want to bring him on the podcast. I could sit down and talk with that guy for 4 hours.
For sure.
Like, ask him a million questions, because he's not afraid to tell the truth about what has happened to him in his life. And I don't care what anybody thinks about someone like that. They say bad shit, anything like it. If you can just be yourself and be open and tell the truth about the crazy fucked up shit that has happened in your life, that counts for something. I'm a Larry Wheels fan, dude. Yeah, but and the fact is, I mean, it's fun. I don't know, like, dude, I'm getting back into training and getting around somebody that wants to train and bust balls a little bit. Yeah, fucking with me. You got to. That's the fun part of it all. So, everybody, thanks for watching. Shit, I'm hungrier than all hell. It's been one fucking long day, but I had a blast. It was a good time. Do a good job, everybody. A couple days and then I'm slapping her on the ass again. I will say this. Coming home from a trip away always makes the loving better.
Anticipation.
Oh, it's there. All of a sudden I start getting titty pics again for no reason. It's just done. Have a good day, everybody.